Hey Dave, let's go get some coffee.
Bob, great idea. Let's do it.
What a car.
What a car. Bob, great seeing you, my man.
Good to see you.
Let's have a COVID welcome.
Oh yeah, there we go. Blow it up.
So what is this?
So this is a 2012 Fisker.
Fisker,
It's
okay.
I've had it for 3 years.
Right.
Fisker was only in business for 1 year. They produced 2,600 cars, of which 338 of them were destroyed in Hurricane Sandy.
A tragedy.
Yes, it is, exactly. So they're very rare. It's an electric car, but it has a gas engine on board, so it's extended range, which turns a generator, so you can keep going even though the battery may have been brought down.
It's amazing. So what's that on the top? I see some
Joe,
kind of-
come closer.
Yeah,
This is a solar roof.
look at that.
Wow, that
And it
is
was the first
amazing.
solar roof, curved solar roof on a vehicle in the world. In fact, they held a patent on it. So the car is actually charging in the sunlight.
So tell us what we're looking at here. Just give us some.
5,300 pounds, 0 to 60 in about 6 seconds, so it's quick but not
Ooh.
fast. But this was the first luxury hybrid sedan in America. It was actually launched in 2008 at a car show here in America, but the first production models were the end of 2011. The rest were built in 2012. So you ready for some coffee?
Love it.
Awesome.
Do it.
Let's get going.
Let's do
Thank
it.
you so much
Oh,
for coming.
Good to see
Great
you
to see
again.
you.
Thank you.
And don't keep him too long because we need him back for the betting conference.
Oh, okay, I promise.
All right, you guys have a great time.
Sounds
All
good.
right,
Great
hop
seeing
in.
you. Have a good day. Okay. Next. Hang on a second. The hair. Messing with the hair. All right, we are off to the races. You got your navigation going?
I do.
Okay. So we are off to Starbucks. I have to tell you, Bob, Starbucks is a fun part of my daily routine. How about yours?
It is. My wife works at a licensed Starbucks in a hotel, so we are huge Starbucks fans.
I think Starbucks can teach us a lot about mattress retail. In fact, I wrote a column on this a while ago. Starbucks appeals to all 5 senses. And a lot of
Right.
retailers don't think about that. Just like music in the store. Isn't that kind of an easy thing retailers can do? And yet, how many retailers you hear no music when you go in their stores?
You know, it is stark when it's so quiet, but
Yeah.
a lot of retailers kind of get it, and they do in fact have music in the stores.
Yeah. But do they have beautiful coffee smells like Starbucks has?
Some do.
Some do.
Yes, some do.
Now, is the
I
choc-
love the smell of coffee. Do you?
I don't drink coffee, ironically. I actually drink tea. Howard Schultz famously created Starbucks as the third place. It's the place between there's work, there's home, and there's this third place you go. But the thing that strikes me, people are happy when they're in Starbucks. It's like adults like it.
Because they create an experience.
Yes.
And I know my wife, Karen,
Take
tells
a run
me
here.
how, they work on the experience, the display, the music, the smells, and it really matters. The experience matters. Not only that, but it needs to be consistent nationwide.
Yes, and isn't that one of the great things about Starbucks? You can go in a Starbucks anywhere and you're going to have this pretty much the same kind of experience. That's a good segue to the betting conference because our theme is it's all about the experience. And this year we've added it's all about the online experience. So Resident is a digitally native brand, as the saying goes. How is your business these days?
So business is booming, and it's almost like Resident was built for a post-pandemic world with work from home and all the latest and greatest meeting technologies. And we already had that before any of this started.
Yeah.
So while people are downloading Zoom meetings and Google Meet and all of this thing, we call that Thursday. That's just a regular day for us. Everyone talks via Zoom and Google Meet, and we work from home. So in that respect, it worked well. The other part of it is as retail shut down, which is awful for retail.
Right, for brick and mortar.
Right, for brick and mortar, then suddenly online exploded. And where were we? We're a digitally native brand selling directly to consumers, making the investments in advertising Nectar and DreamCloud, Awara, Level Sleep, our key brands out there. So we were top of mind in front of them. And during this whole stretch, our web traffic went up 2x, then 3x, then 4x, and the sales followed. Wow. So much so that it actually stretched our ability to really, make the product and deliver it quick enough, which we of course have all fixed since. But simply put, business is booming, and we could not be more thrilled.
Well, we are making progress. We are just about at my favorite Starbucks drive-through window, and let's.
Is this the one you go to? Because they know you by name, Dave.
You know,
Are you going to go to the window and say, I'll have the usual?
I have to admit, there are times that I think they should know me a little more than they seem to, and I
like
do,
one of the 5,000 customers they have per day.
I know. I might come by 2 or 3 days a week, and I do
Okay.
have to say, one of the real treats for me, I call Starbucks an affordable luxury. You know, you could say it's relatively expensive, but it's a great way for me to start my day. Here we are.
And I get dressed for work.
Bob, we
Is
just
this
missed.
where you
Yeah, well, we just missed
Okay.
our. We may have to
Oh,
back up.
I have to back up.
Yep.
See?
Coming
I'm
back.
new-
Just
I'm new
make
here.
sure you got.
Yes, hi. I've got 2 orders.
Okay.
I'll take a Grande Pike with cream and 2 Splenda, please.
All right. I got a pipe with cream and 2 Splenda. What else for you?
Okay.
Grande, no water, soy chai latte.
A Grande.
You say you had 2 orders. Is it just 2?
Yeah, no. You have the Grande Pike. The next one is a Grande, no water,
Soy chai
soy
latte.
chai latte.
Okay. So there's 2 separate orders. I'll have 2 separate totals.
No. It's just, you put it in as just one order. I just had 2 drinks. That's all.
Come on up. I'll have a fix for you at the window.
I appreciate it. Thanks. There we go. I moved the mirrors in so we don't get the.
Here's our card
Mirrors.
right here. And if you can get me a green straw, that would be great.
A green straw.
Well, a straw.
It came from
green
any
is
other
the-
color.
well, there's green and black.
Okay.
Black
All
is-
right.
black
You
is-
know a lot about straws here.
Black is for the
Yes.
big caramel macchiato whip
Okay,
with
yes.
extra whip and all that.
Yes. Okay. Hi.
All right. $7.90. Go ahead and turn your tip there. We'll have your drinks momentarily.
Thank you.
All right.
Ooh, you got the electric car, right?
I do.
Solar panels. That is awesome.
Thank you.
This is the chai.
Okay. So we got a chai here.
Yep. If you get them mixed up, they should both be labeled for you.
Oh, and can you get a straw too?
Can I have a green straw, please?
Yeah. One of these.
Is that a green straw?
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Thank you.
Have a good
Thanks
All
a lot.
right.
Hope you have a great day.
Have a good day now.
day.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
But notice how silent it is.
Yeah. Now there is a red light right here. Just a heads up.
That's all right. I Rambo
that's
brakes.
great
I
braking,
can stop
too.
this thing on a dime.
Okay.
Don't forget, it's a supercar.
It
This
is.
was the world's first luxury hybrid supercar. Put it in that sport mode.
Now that is some acceleration.
Yes.
What
I
are
put it
some-
in sport mode so they'll both the gas engine and the electric.
Kick in together.
Yes, they kick in together.
So what are the things you're doing to accelerate your business?
Nice segue, Dave. That was smooth.
Was
Very
that-
smooth.
Was
you
that,
know?
was that a professional
You,
move or
you
what?
are a wordsmith. That was really well done.
Okay.
All right, so thanks for asking. We're doing a number of things. So let's talk about product. We'll actually have an opportunity at Mattress Warehouse to see 3 new products.
Okay.
We'll do that a little bit later. So we have new products, and broadly speaking, what we're doing is we're becoming far more retail-centric as it relates to product. So Bob McCarthy, myself, various others are involved in helping to build product design, product, and so on. So we have a lot of good retail roots there.
Yeah.
And Nectar's moving from currently a 2 mattress program to a 3 mattress program.
Okay.
Dream Cloud is going from 1 mattress to 3. Awara is just taking off, so that's our organic hybrid latex product,
Right.
and that's doing well. And then we have Level Sleep, which is a patented design, a zone design to really relieve pain from lack of body alignment.
Okay.
So if you think all told, we're going to have 8 mattresses in the foreseeable future, and then we'll expand from there. Also for retailers, here's what's important. Certain retail map prices are going higher, so that means a higher ticket, and retail margins are going higher as well.
Okay.
And I'm sure retailers are going to celebrate that.
So why is that important?
Well, obviously, if keep in mind we invest over $100 million in advertising. So when you place a Nectar on the floor, the margin, your retail margin might be 4 points, maybe 5, 6 points less than maybe something else at a similar price next to it. And margin matters to retailers. But I'm going to say this, margin without customers is zero. I'm sorry, that's it. Margin without customers is zero.
Yeah.
So we drive traffic straight up with demonstrable, provable traffic. And the way we get paid for that is a slightly lower margin, but we're moving more retail centric with better products at higher prices with higher retail margins. So that is an acceleration. We are expecting our retail business to truly explode as a result of it.
Well, let's talk about the whole omni-channel world. Omni-channel's been a buzzword for a while, but
It has.
You know what's funny? I think it's only really becoming real lately. Do you agree?
Oh, it's gotten very real quickly.
Yes.
Absolutely. So, all right, so let's go back, I don't know, a little more than 10 years. What percent of the business was transacted online? Go back 12 years. Was it 4%, 5% at most?
2 or 3.
It was low, right?
Was low, yeah.
Okay. So, and then in 10 years, that number got into the low teens, right?
Right.
Okay. I read your piece from Stiefel and other pieces, and it seems like that web transactions in our business has gone up minimum 10 points, possibly more, in 3 months.
Well, we are talking dollars, maybe not transactions.
Okay, in
but
dollars.
Still,
All right.
they're correlated. They're related.
Right. So you've got, so what took 10 years to grow,
Right.
then doubled from there
Yes.
in 3 months.
Yeah.
Okay, so
exactly.
that's a rapid change. That's a disruptive change.
Yeah.
So the companies who already saw the omni-channel being important to them and important to their long-term strategy 3 years ago and then 2 years ago in the first year had an advantage during this pandemic. And the ones who kind of like maybe took their time or hadn't started, they're at a major disadvantage.
Yeah.
And if you look at the business, so you have these direct-to-consumer, pure play online digital powerhouses, right?
Right, right.
Then you have these traditional brick and mortar, be they powerhouses or not.
Right.
Now here's what's happening. Everyone's going to the omni middle because direct-to-consumer is now going into retail because they know in order to grow their business, they need to move their product closer to that customer so they can see, touch, and feel it.
Because at least half the people want to do that.
More than half will not transact online currently unless they see, touch, feel it. So in order for them to scale and grow their business, they need to move the product closer to the customer.
Right.
We're doing that. That's our entire retail strategy, is to find like-minded partners that we can invest our advertising and then directly send them into those stores through the use of our store door locator. We now have an appointment setting feature that we're testing, and this is the future of retailing. So in essence, what you do is, you create this omni environment, whereas we're capturing that digital customer, we're sending them into traditional brick and mortar stores because that's where they want to transact. And if they want to transact direct from us online, we're there for it. But the brick and mortar retailers need to do the same. There's 2 front doors, right?
Tell me about the bricks part of this.
Bricks are really important because that's when most customers want to transact. And we're going to head to a mattress warehouse up the block here, right here in Greensboro.
Okay.
And what we're going to see is 3 brand new resident products that we'll be showing at our virtual market the week of August 10th.
Okay.
And we'll take a closer look at those.
All right. Yeah. Sounds good. All right. We are here.
Dave, I brought you to a mattress warehouse here in Greensboro, great retail partner.
Yep.
We're going to take a closer look at 3 of the brand new products that we're launching in this summer's market.
Okay. Good. Anxious to see them. You mentioned on the way over a new program called Resident Expert. Now, I know you're an expert, so what is Resident Expert?
That's very kind of you, thanks. Resident Expert is an app-based learning and communication tool that we are building and launching out in test markets August-September timeframe. And then once we figure out and work the bugs out on that, we're then going to launch it nationwide. Here's what it means. It's going to bring the service level of our reps and our experts to the retail sales associates in a new way, in a 21st century way. We're going to reinvent the service model. The way we do that is all the retail sales associates will have an app free that they can download, okay? And from that app, they can communicate with all of us, they can communicate within their subgroups, they can share stories, success stories, they can send photos, they will access all of our training materials, be it videos, specifications, comparison charts, all our entire library of materials that will help them write a sale or answer a customer's question will be available right on the app, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our reps will be able to communicate to everyone in real time. They will be able to communicate to us in real time, no delays and everything. In essence, it will help them really become advocates and experts in our brands and represent those to consumers.
That's impressive.
So we're very excited about that.
Okay, all right, thanks.
I love this. I think this thing feels great.
This feels great.
So I'm going to tell you how it feels to me, and then maybe you could share, okay? So as I lie down, I can feel the cooling cover, and I could feel the phase change right through that cover. So you have a dual cooling that's working with that, and then I have 3 inches of high density breathable memory foam. So it's like sort of conforming around my body, but I don't feel like I'm hammocking way down. But yet I still feel the soft. I still feel the support underneath, but yet it's soft on top. That's kind of what I like about it.
You know, I just feel comfortable.
Dave, you're snoring. Dave, you're on my side of the bed again.